Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's Pick a Card. Today, we're going to ask Spirit, who will I marry? What is my future spouse like? And get some clues about their identity, their characteristics, and maybe when they're coming. So let's see. So, hi, everybody. My name is Kathy Mamolen. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. Welcome to today's Pick a Card. We're going to ask Spirit for some guidance. We're going to tap into my intuition. We're going to ask for some channeled messages on who is your spouse, who's your future spouse, male or female. Okay, and we want to know, are they what they're like, what their characteristics are, initials, numbers, dates, anything that Spirit's going to share with me that may be clues as to who this future spouse is going to be. So stay with me, and I want you to pick your piles now. So first choice is the Muse Tarot. Second choice, choice B, group B, is the Apparition Tarot. And group C is going to be the Queen Alice Tarot. If you picked group A, the Muse Tarot, this reading is for you. So we're going to ask Spirit today, who is my future spouse? So let's get some cards on this table and see. We want to get started because we want to know. All right, so let's get some cards on this table. We're gonna get some clues. I got lots of fun stuff for you guys. All right, so Spirit, please share with me future spouse, male or female? Male or female? We're going to be using he as a pronoun. You can interchange it as she. Future spouse, please, Spirit. I have a connection. Faith. I do shuffle all of my cards for all of my pick-a-cards. So please bear with me while I shuffle. I have the Hermit. I have a Three of Pentacles. I have the Muse of Inspiration. Beautiful. Five of Voices is my swords. Five of Swords. And I have a Temperance. Okay, let me get some clarification on a couple of these. I want to know where I'm going. Can I have clarification of the Five of Voices, please? I have the Fool. Very nice. And clarification on the Hermit, please. I have the Devil. All right, so let me see what I'm feeling. So the first thing that's coming into me is the connection, a beautiful connection, very intimate connection, just immediately feeling like, the intimacy is how it's coming into me. I also have faith, maybe you were from the same religion, you might have the same background, same, belief system. All right. So I do love that. And I also have the Muse of Inspiration. So you have your overall energy is that you believe in the same things. Maybe you both want to be married, you want to have children someday, you have the same belief system is how it's coming into me. Now I have the Hermit and I have the Devil. So this person has been on a journey. He had to remove something from his life that was very difficult. It might have been a very toxic past relationship is my guess. Okay. Maybe he had somebody in his life that was very difficult to remove from his life. Okay. It could be somebody that just clung on to him, but it was toxic. It was horrible, in that respect. And it's like I almost feel like I had to just finally say no. All right. And when I did that, I went into kind of a hermit mode. I spent some time alone. I spent some time wondering what my future was going to be. I needed to just kind of heal and be alone. So don't be surprised when this person comes into your life that he may have some kind of energy with, I had to just let this person go. It just was, crazy. I mean, it was, could be somebody, maybe they were in a relationship with somebody that was doing drugs or drinking all the time or just always, in trouble. And, and it was like a cause and effect in his life. So, so keep that in mind. There may be some kind of story with this particular person, something that was toxic that needed to be removed. My Three of Pentacles, this is somebody that's very hardworking. Okay. This is somebody who, is willing to step to the plate, works as a team, jumps right in. It's the kind of guy that, if your mother said, what, honey, can you help me take out the garbage? And he just says, yeah, what do you need? He just jumps right in. He's a team player. He doesn't say, I'm not doing that. No, that's against, my rules. He just says, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. And, he just keeps peace and he jumps right in. Okay. He may even be a leader in the respect that he gets other people involved in getting them all working. I wanted some clarification on my Five of Swords. And again, I'm going to say it taps into that devil feeling I had a moment again. I had conflict, I had bickering, I had fighting, I had drama. And I just was always fighting with this person. And the clarification is that he wanted to start a new journey. He wanted to, go out there on his own and start over again and start a whole new journey because he was tired of the fighting. So this person is not going to be looking for anybody that is any kind of drama. If he gets any inkling of that you guys are going to be, fighting or snapping at each other or one-line zingers or anything like that, he's going to be out of here because he's already been there and done that, and he really isn't going to tolerate it. He's looking for a fun adventure. He's ready to start over. He's looking for balance in his life. That's also very important to him. Okay. He is, learned through this experience that his peace of mind is worth everything. Because I do feel like it was really hard for him to get out of this relationship. It may have been one of those relationships that I hate to say that anybody is ever trapped, because I don't know if I believe in trapped, but he had a difficult time releasing himself from her, and it may be maybe she really was sick and doing drugs, and he was trying to help her, and and he just was a good guy and trying to help always. But it's a sense of I was attached to her for a long time and I couldn't get myself out of it. So any kind of drama that comes into his life now, he will just walk away. He just will walk away, this particular person. Yeah. He doesn't want dramatic high maintenance. Thank you, Spirit. My spirit makes me laugh. He doesn't want the high maintenance. That's exactly what he had. He had high maintenance, just craziness, and he's not doing it. So not that I'm saying you are that way, but, this person wants balance and peace. So he doesn't want mismatch in a difficult pairing. So he's gonna wait for the person that he is matched with and that he is in balance with. That's going to be really important. So I'm hoping it's you. A longing, a desire from far away. Yeah, that just came into me as this person may be, this person may either see you may be a long distance relationship. I'm hoping not, but you may meet, through social media or other circumstances. And it's a sense of, you know what, we can make this work. I wasn't expecting you to come into my life. It's not my fault I live in a different state, but it's doable. One of us will move. One of us will, step to the plate and make a change if that's what, if it's meant to be. So there may be some kind of distance, some kind of commuting or, that he's not in your near vicinity. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Maybe you meet him, at an event, an away wedding or something. And all of a sudden you're like, oh man, the guy that I want to be with is, doesn't live next door. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to turn into a committed relationship. It means that, it just means that it's going to start out that way. Okay, let's see what else they have. Yeah, Knight of Cups. This guy's going to be very romantic. He's going to come charging towards you. Okay, he's just going to literally march right into your life, be very fulfilling to you, very romantic is my Knight. So that's nice. And he's a Knight of Wands, and he knows what he wants. So he is going to be very passionate and very filled with desire. Okay, so he's going to see you. He's going to, this is the kind of energy of somebody that when he sees you, he wants you. And he's going to do whatever it takes. He's going to wine and dine you. He's going to romance you. He's going to prove to you that you're meant to be together. Like he's not going to give up. He's a chariot driver. So he's determined. He's determined to get to the end and be successful in kind of, the sense of conquering you, the sense of bringing you into his world is how it just came into me. So that I love. You know what? And I have to say, I admire men like that. I want to be, I like to be chased. I think that it's important. Let's see what his feelings are going to be. I like to be chased. I want to be chased. So this guy's a chaser. My heart holds words I don't know how to say. Now, he had that conflict before. He had this very hostile relationship. And he thought he loved that person, So when you start to get into a relationship with this person, he may be at a loss for words. He may be very fearful because he's like, I said these things to someone else before and it blew up in my face. So he may be having a hard things. I want to do things the right way for us. That's really sweet. Yeah, this guy has a good head on his shoulders. He was smart enough to walk away from a situation that he knew that it was going to be bad in the end. All right. He knew he didn't have a future with that person, and he wants a future with somebody normal. He wants just a normal life is how it's coming into me. My love is only for you. He is going to be very faithful. There's my Knight is also very faithful. So he is going to be very faithful, this man. This man is, this man loves to be committed to somebody and to even take care of somebody because he kind of proved that already to me. He kind of proved that he hung in there for a long time trying to help someone else. All right. He may be artistic, creative, designer, producer, brilliant, maybe very, has some kind of talent, some kind of side talent. Now, whether it's his career or not, I don't think so. But he may be, that is what he likes to do. That's how he releases his energy. He has, some kind of talent, there. He's a caretaker. He wants to be a father, kind, loving, Democrat, warm-hearted, humanitarian, and he's compassionate. Yeah, there's that feeling of he likes to take care of somebody. Okay, so this person's going to be a caregiver. I love that. He's a Romeo. There's my Knight. He's Prince Charming. He's a lover. He's a choice, seducer, reflection, high energy romance. Okay. This guy wants you to feel like you're special. Okay. So that I love. That I love. Beautiful. Yeah, this is the kind, when he meets you, he can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, it's going to be very romantic. It's going to be very romantic. The hardest part right now that's jumping out at me is he has a hard time saying what he's feeling. He wants to give you everything. This man is going to be loyal and committed, and he's just looking for stability, this person. This person is looking for, this person's looking for, a home, a family, those types of, stability. All right, so let's see. Let's get some initials. Let's see what else Spirit has for us. Let's get some initials. We want some initials, Spirit. Let's get some initials, and maybe we'll go into some charms too. Let's see what else we have. I have. Let me get my tray because I'm going to do some. I'm going to do some charms. All right, so let's get the tray out. Let's see what else we have. I have the letter M. That's nice. That's a good normal letter. I have an initial N. Could be first initial, last initial. I have initial J. So those are pretty normal. Those are nice. So those are nice normal letters. I do like that. So let's see what else they have. I have a letter R. That's a good letter also. All right, let's see what else they have for characteristics. He's passionate. Yeah, I definitely felt the passion. So that is important. Blossoming. I feel like that is a sense of you blossoming. That is a sense of you becoming your, the best self when you're with this person. He's very nurturing also. Yeah, there's that caring for others personality. Very devoted. I mean, this is somebody that you are going to want to hang out with. All right, let's get some clues from my golden bag. Let's see what's in the golden bag. Let's see if there's anything in here. We got all kinds of stuff. Maybe I have too much stuff in here. Let's go into here. Let's see what that is. What's this stuff? Oh, I got some numbers too. That's good. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what we got. So I have the number 3. Now, that could be, 3 months or the month of March being important to him for some reason. I have a little mouse. That's coming into me as he's kind of hiding. He's hiding, not in a bad way, but he might initially not be somebody that tells you everything right out of the gate. He kind of keeps some things to himself. So that's how that came into me. I have the number 7. That's like a July feeling. Maybe we're going to meet this person in July. 7 weeks. I don't know. 7 might be the month he's born. Let's see what this is. I have another 7. 2 7s. 7's important. Thank you, Spirit. Something's going on with 7. All right. He checks all the boxes. That's how that just came in. He checks all the boxes. That's funny. This is coming into me, believe it or not, it's a sun, but how it came into me was he has a bright smile, that he has this kind of radiance about him. This one they asked me to turn over. What's on the other side? A moon. I don't know, just self-reflection. Okay, he had that hermit feeling earlier. So, he may be keeping things from himself, from you initially. He may be quiet at times. I think he's just processing a new relationship. So don't take it personally because I think he's been really hurt. I'm going to flip this one over. What is this? No, their teeth. They look like teeth. I don't know what those are. I don't know. I'm going to say smile. They look like teeth. They look like teeth in a jar, like dentures in a jar. But I think that it's more like he makes you laugh, like, some kind of family joke about dentures. I don't know. That's how that came into me. A coliseum. He may be a big sports fan. Okay, that's how that came in. It came into me as you maybe big football games, or he likes to go to big sporting events. All right, so don't be surprised at something like that. Like he goes out of his way to get tickets to like real football games or something. Okay, and lots of energy. Look at the energy. This person brings tons of energy into your life. The connection's very, very strong. Okay. So this guy's got some hurt. This guy has some pain with his whatever that dramatic experience was with this other person. You may hear a big story about that. So that's okay. You know what? That's part of his journey. That's why you're going to fall in love with him. All right. So I'm not going to worry about that. All right. I think that it's somebody that I'm going to say that 7 is important too. Let's make sure we grab that 7, because the 7 is that double 7. That was really nice. That was really nice. I'm going to do one more card just because this is such a great reading. Let's see. Unexpected connection. All right, so this person may be coming in out of nowhere. Again, it was that sense of he may be long distance. He may be, you may meet him in a strange circumstance. You guys may have to figure out a way to actually connect and to build this relationship. But you're definitely attracted to each other, and this is going to move forward. So those are great clues, and I hope that the universe brings this person to you, because I think he would be a beautiful partner, and I think you would just adore him. I think he'd be very faithful to you and very loyal. I love him. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you picked Group B, the Apparition Tarot, this reading is for you. We're going to ask Spirit today, who is our spouse and what they are all about, what they're like, when we might meet them, what their characteristics are. And we're going to get some messages about what we can expect and who we are meeting soon. So let's get started with some cards. Let's see what Spirit has for you. So Spirit, we want to know who we are going to marry, what our future spouse is going to be like, male or female. I will be using he as a pronoun. You can interchange it for a she. So either way. Okay. So who will I marry, Spirit? Who will I marry? I have seduction. And I have divine timing. Very nice. Love these cards. All right, let's get some cards on the table. Let's see what Spirit has for you. I have a Knight of Cups. I love it. 9 of Cups. I have a 6 of Swords. And I have the Fool. Spirit, can I have some clarification on that 6 of Swords, please? I have a 10 of Pentacles. Very nice. I got to tell you, the energy is just overflowing with emotion. Just all very emotional cards. card. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the seduction, that you feel very sensual with this person, that you feel, you're into your body, you're into how you feel about yourself. You feel like you may be very connected to them physically. Okay. So that's nice. You might buy yourself some lingerie, you're really into the whole experience, which is wonderful in the beginning, and it should be. The spirit wants to remind you that it's always in divine timing, that this person's coming, to you. We don't get a choice at who we fall in love with or when they come into our life. Unfortunately, spirit's in control of that. So it's always the wait that's hard. So if you're waiting, just a gentle reminder from spirit that it is always divine timing. Okay. This person is the Knight of Cups. He's very romantic. He's going to march right into your life. And, out of all of the characteristics, he's very romantic. He loves to make you happy. He's going to drop you little notes. He's going to be texting you little hearts and smiley faces and, bringing you little presents. He's probably, you may even say to him, "You're a hopeless romantic. Will you stop?" And he's like, "I love it." He may just, that may be part of his personality, that he just loves to make you happy that way. And that's what he's working towards. The Nine of Cups is very fulfilling emotionally. He is literally checking all the boxes for you, for how you feel. You're in love, you're happy, you love the sound of his voice, you love anything that would connect you emotionally. Like, you have tears in your eyes when he says things to you that you just can't believe he's saying, so the emotion is overwhelming. The emotion is overwhelming. I did get some clarification. My Six of Swords is kind of starting this new journey. And I wanted to know, what the new journey was. And we're moving in the direction of a Ten of Pentacles. So he may have had a change. He may have a change. He may have had ended a relationship. Maybe he's rebuilding himself financially. Maybe he had to leave another relationship and, in order to move on, even get a divorce, something like that. But he's rebuilding. Okay, my Ten of Pentacles is kind of promising me that you're going to have this beautiful castle, and he's trying to rebuild his life financially. So that may be part of the equation right out of the gate. You may hear kind of a story about, not for nothing, but, she took everything, something like that, and I've got to start all over again. But he's doing it. He's got a plan. He is moving in the direction of being a Ten of Pentacles. So it doesn't get any better than that. But he is starting this new journey. And this new journey as a Fool, I think in his case, includes rebuilding his financial foundation. Okay, so there could be something going on there with his job, his finances, and it's a sense of rebuilding. Okay, but nothing that is overwhelming to him, because he still has the ability to put lots of energy into all kinds of energy into how much time he wants to spend with you and how he wants to treat you, is how I feel. Okay, so I do love that. I do love that. Let's get some cards on this table, Spirit. We like this guy already. We like this guy. We like this guy. Let's see what he's all about. Ooh, secrets, hidden intentions. That came into me as this may be somebody around you. This may be somebody around you that is kind of like a secret admirer, wondering, if you're available, wondering if he approached you, what your reaction would be. So this person may be pretty close by, and you may have met him. You may not have thought of him that way. He may be in your vicinity, kind of a thing. And he kind of maybe sees you, passing at work or, at, some other circumstances. And he's always kind of like, hey, I wonder what, she's cute. I wonder what's going on with her. But maybe you've never even talked. Okay. So keep that in mind. I have a seasonal off and on. Seasonal off and on. Now that is coming into me as, seasonal off and on. I think it's connected to his work. I got to tell you, that came into me as it's connected to his work, that he may have a career that he is like super, super busy in the spring and summertime, but in the winter time, he has a lot more time to spend with you, because, and that's where you guys really connect. So he may have that kind of career, like I'm from the Jersey Shore. So if somebody, worked in the casino industry, you don't even see those people in the summertime. They're so busy, so that's how it came into me. Nothing to be worried about. Just the sense of your routine, just the sense of you'll have more time together in the off season is how it just came into me again. So yeah, lots of fun. This guy is a fun time. There's a seduction. There's the fun times, that he just, he's very playful. He's very romantic. He's very playful. And you guys just have a blast together once you connect. Okay. So that is probably the first thing that you fall in love with, is just this sense of, he makes me laugh. It's, he's hysterical kind of a feeling. I do have a Hermit in reverse. So he has come out of that, that sense of he had to start over. He has come out of this sense of seclusion. He may have said to you, I've been alone for a while. But I really want to be in a relationship with you. I'm really excited to be with you and to start this. But he may have been alone for a little while, and because he maybe have just been focusing on rebuilding, and maybe he just needed to be alone, and that's okay too. That's a good thing. An Ace of Cups. This is overflowing emotion. It's fun, it's loving, it's emotional. This guy is not afraid also to share his emotions, is what they just said. They had said, this guy is going to say what he feels. If he's in love with you, he will let you know, and he'll mean it. You're not going to be having to pull it out of him. You're not going to have to be waiting for him to tell you he loves you. Okay. The Queen of Wands. This is you feeling like all of your desires have been met. This is you. You're very passionate about this person. You're very inspired by this person. They just said, maybe this person makes you be a better you. Is how that just came into me also. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. That was in my Five of Cups. I have a Hermit in reverse. Let's go back to this. A Hermit in reverse. So they're confirming that he definitely is coming out of being alone. And he's coming out of, these cards are difficult to read because they're just a tone on tone. They look exactly the same. My Five of Cups, he's coming out of the sense of disappointment also, that he's no longer kind of lonely and sad and disappointed with his life. Okay. So, he's okay. He's okay. He's ready to move on. He is rebuilding, and he is, ready to have fun. So he's having a good time. Yeah, here's my Fool. We have a double Fool. He's ready for a new journey. He's ready to start over. He's picked up the pieces. He may have been alone for a little while, and he's ready to start over. So I have a double Fools, 2 different decks. So that I love. Let's see what he's feeling. Let's see what he's thinking and feeling. Okay. Let's see. He thinks when he meets you, you're his soulmate. I love that. You're his soulmate. He may realize that you are the one before you realize it, because he's that knight and he can see it, and he's destined to being a king and feeling that emotional security. So he may be the first one to tell you, he may say, I love you before you do. And so don't be surprised at that. He may see it before you do. I dream of you every night. This guy's going to fall in love with you. This guy's going to fall in love with you. No doubt in my mind. Divine timing. It's going to be playful and fun. The thought here, yeah, your thoughts of your body on mine keep me up at night. There you go. They're very, very intimate relationship right out of the gate. Very connected physically, emotionally, kind of like the whole package is how it's coming in. Okay. I think this person's in your vicinity. It says, I'm scared to reach out. I think this person, when he first figures out who you are, maybe you may be something he really wants, and he's been alone for a while. And I feel like he may be intimidated by you. It's almost the sense of friends may have to push you guys to be together, or somebody may have to introduce you to each other. I got a jumping card. Nothing compares to your smile. Yeah, he just right out of the gate has this kind of thing for you, is how it's coming in. That's nice. I mean, a thing is good, right? A thing is good. I want to go into these guys for a second. Let's just see what these say, because I do feel like your guys are going to be twin flames. Soulmates. Nice. I just said soulmate and the soulmate card came up. I love spirit. All right. Compatible, companion, your best life partner. Yeah, this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. You guys, he will see it. Here you are. You're my soulmate, 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 right? That was funny. I mean, this deck has like 100 cards in it, and that was the card that I pulled. Thank you, Spirit. That made me laugh. Yeah, this guy's going to be it. Summertime. You may meet this person in the summer. Yeah, that kind of goes back to that on season, off season also, that that may be important, that is part of that's part of who he is. That's his work. Maybe he works in a resort area or restaurant field, and there's different times of the year that they're just always busy, and it's kind of part of the equation. So, but that summertime may be important to you guys. All right. That may be like when you're really in love, you fall in love. That's when you're really, really have found each other. It seems like a long ways away, but it really isn't. I have a compromise. They're mutually understanding. They're flexible. That's nice. So this person is somebody that isn't all, it's not all him. It's, if he has to work, we have, okay, so when can we see you? And, he's compromises. He wants to be with you. So that's a good quality in somebody. One more of these guys. Release. Loosen your hold, relax, release your fears. Release your fears when you meet this person. Maybe you have a tendency to be afraid that somebody's going to hurt you. Maybe this will be a person that you go, you know what? They feel too good to be true. And Spirit is just saying, you know what? Just for today, try to trust us. Okay. Just for today. All right. Let's see what he's feeling. Let me be your emperor. Oh, yeah, he wants to take care of you. I mean, this is a very, he's a hard worker. He's going to be, he's a good man, is how I feel. They're always going to ask you if you need more. They're going to always make sure that you're pleased, that you have everything that you need. Can I get you something kind of a feeling? I can get lost in your eyes. This guy's going to fall in love with you. This guy, that's all you're going to hear. He's very romantic. He's going to say, I love your eyes. I love your smile. I love your body. I can't get enough of you. There's a place. Will you meet me there? He's going to create special rendezvous. I love that. He's going to reach out and be, you know, like, let's meet secretly, kind of like a little date, you know. So that's how that came in. You are sweet perfume like a desert rose. He loves the smell of you. He loves everything about you. All right, let's get some clues. Let's see what let's see if we can get some letters and some clues and some other characteristics about this person. This is fun. I like this guy. This guy's nice. Oh, I know what I want. I want to get one of these cards. These cards are good. These guys tell me what they're all about. Let's do this. Yeah, this guy's been you know what? He's divine timing. I just feel like, to me, this guy's going to come into your life like a serendipitous event. Like he's just going to kind of charge into your life, the right time, the right place, and the right person. It's just going to feel amazing. He may be a workaholic. There's that season off season, but I don't think it's all the time. I think it's in peak season. They just said in peak season he's a workaholic. Okay, he's an expert. He's always prepared, making plans. He's a good provider. He may be exhausted in those peak seasons. You know, so that is something that you're just going to have to kind of get used to, his schedule, you know, something like that. It's just going to be who he is. He may be an attorney. Hello, justice, helper, stubborn, truth teller, ethics, morals. So he may be, you know, in the legal system. You know, that's okay. That would make sense. Peak seasons. He may have a big case, or he may have different times of the year that he has, you know, back-to-back work. And I don't know, you know, but you know what? It's a clue. We're just going to take it as a clue. All right. Maybe he's connected in some ways. He could be also very, you know, might not be an attorney, but he's very, maybe it's Spirit's way of saying he's very ethical. Okay. He's very, he would never lie to somebody or steal or cheat or anything like that. So it may be Spirit's way of saying that he's just very ethical also. Okay. Not that all attorneys are ethical, but they do take some kind of oath, right? I have the letter Z. That's kind of a weird letter. It could be part of the name somewhere. I have a D. Okay. I have an R. That's a pretty normal letter. What else, Spirit? I have wealthy. That's nice. Maybe he is an attorney. Maybe he is an attorney or owns his own business. It's seasonal. Okay. That is nice. He's also athletic. Maybe he works out every day. Maybe he has a big job. He makes sure that he gets a workout in before he starts his day. And he's very supportive emotionally. This person's very emotional. Okay. So, you know, that's kind of a nice, well-rounded package. You know, it looks like he's got, oh, this one just flew out. What does this one say? Something about his ears. Maybe he has a pierced ear. Maybe he has pierced ears. I'm going to put it that way. Okay. Something like that. But that one just flew out of my deck. So they wanted to get that one in. That's funny. All right. So maybe he has a pierced ear. That's a good clue. All right, let's see. Let's get a couple other characteristics, and then I'm going to go to my, I might go to my charms and see what my charms say. So let's just see what we got here. We got, he's healed. Yeah, there's that sense of starting over. He did have time to heal. He had that disappointment, my 5 of Cups earlier, and then my Hermit, you know, so he has healed, and, you know, he's in a good place. He's very hopeful for his future. Okay, he's very hopeful. It's nice. He's very determined. You know, he's very determined to be successful, but I think it's even more important. He's very determined to have a successful relationship. You know, I feel like that is really important to him. It's not like his career, you know, I think his career is successful anyways, but I think he really wants a successful relationship. That's how that came in. And he's very helpful. There's that team, you know, that kind of teamwork feeling. Okay, beautiful. All right, so let's get a couple of charms. Let's just take these guys out for now. And let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms say. I like my charms. All right, so there might be some more letters. Sorry it's so noisy. All right, let's see what's in here. We want something good, Spirit. What's in here? All right, let's see what these guys say. I have the letter J. G, I get some more letters. Okay, got a little heart. Hold on. I got a cactus. I got 2 cactus. Maybe he's from a warm state. Maybe he wants to go to Texas, or has always wanted to go to Texas. I'm not sure what that means. I have a hot air balloon. That's saying to me adventure. That's saying to me that he likes to do things that other people wouldn't do. Like I'd always love to go in a hot air balloon. Okay. I do feel like he likes to drink, not excessively, but a glass of wine, some cocktails, something like that. I also feel like he may celebrate, this is coming into me as he may celebrate Christmas, or if he's like my husband's Jewish, but he loves Christmas things. So candy cane, that's fun. What are these guys? All right, so this is a little chair from Alice in Wonderland. A little chair. And then this looks like Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. It's going to sound crazy, but it's almost like he likes, like this is like, those are both fairy tales, right? So it's almost a sense of like he likes classic fairy tales. Maybe he's like a buff, he's like, oh, I'll watch The Wizard of Oz with you. I love stuff like that, and then here's a little hourglass. Like it's just a matter of time. This is like a little baby hourglass. And it's just a matter of time. There's that divine timing. So I do love that. What's this? A compass. Yeah. Spirit's trying to steer you. It's a little baby compass trying to steer you in the direction, getting you in alignment with this person. So I love the energy. I love the energy of this person. I want to get some numbers. Let me just get some numbers too. Let's see if they have some kind of timeline. I have that summer feeling, right? What's that say? I have a number 1. Okay, number 1. Number 1, what's this one? Email. You might be hearing from this guy. Text, email. I don't think email, but texting. I have a 10. 110. One more. Days. Ooh, this is days. You know what? I'm going to put these two together. I have days and I have 110 days. I want you to write down 110 days just for fun. If this person comes into your life in 110 days, I want you to tell me. That's awesome. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I got to tell you, this energy is beautiful. I feel like, he's just a really good guy. He's just a really good person. And we're going to do one more card. But I really love his energy. He's going to fall in love with you. That I know for sure. A healing connection. Yeah, he had gone through that healing. Your romance is a deep learning experience that will transform your life. Maybe you maybe have some healing to do, because I had that release card earlier. Okay. So this person may be exactly what Spirit is sending you to say. Maybe you're trying to get over somebody else, and all of a sudden this guy comes into your life. This guy's going to marry you. Here's my proposal card. Thank you, Spirit. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. This is the soulmate connection. This is the marriage connection. This is it. Okay. So beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. Beautiful. If you picked Group C, this is the Queen Alice Tarot. This reading is for you. We're going to ask Spirit today, who is my spouse? What are they like? When are they coming? And any clues that they can share with us for my future spouse. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get some cards on this table. Let's see what Spirit has for you. We want to know. We want to know who's coming. All right, let's get some cards on this table. Here we go. Okay. I have Tie the Knot. Beautiful. That's nice. I love these cards. These are great. I have a Secret Admirer. Okay, that's fun. I'll take that. Let's see. All right, let's get some cards on this table. This is the Queen Alice deck. I have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. The Five of Wands. King of Cups. And I have the Devil. Okay, so let me get some clarifications on some of these. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Seven of Pentacles. And I have a Six of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So let me tell you what I'm feeling. My overall energy came in as that I don't know. Maybe he's afraid to start over. Okay. Maybe he's initially afraid to start over because I feel like he was knocked down pretty bad. All right. So let's just start over here. My Nine of Cups. I feel like my Nine of Wands. He's healing. Okay. He's healing. He's repairing himself on the side of the road and, doesn't really, wants to pick himself up, trying to get the strength, wants to travel forward. And he's putting a lot of energy into thoughts about his finances, his job, his career. So he may have been knocked down, either in another relationship or maybe he lost his job. It could be something that simple. Okay. And he has to, kind of repair the damage. I do have some fighting going on in his background. I am asking behind the scenes. It's almost the sense of having like, I don't know, maybe he has a child with somebody. Okay. Maybe he has a past, an ex that just kind of always stirs the pot, something like that. But I do feel like he has that under control. I do feel like he has kind of squashed it because he's planted a lot of new seeds with his pentacles and he's just focused on moving forward. So whatever drama, whatever pain that they cause, whatever they try to do, it doesn't really hurt him anymore. Maybe it hurt him in the past, but it doesn't really hurt him anymore. He's a King of Cups. He's just focused on, I just want to be happy. Okay. That's all he cares about right now. He just wants to feel emotionally happy. He surrounds himself with nice things that make him happy. And he puts a lot of effort into his work, his time, in that, taking care of himself, those types of things. He had to remove something. He had a devil situation, okay? Something that wasn't serving him. Okay, somebody or something that wasn't serving him, and he had to remove it. He literally had to just say, I can't do this anymore. And he may even have walked away from that person. He has moved into the sense of, I have fond memories of her now. Okay, I have, I want to remember the good times. I feel like he's almost a very optimistic. You know, he always looks at the bright side of things. So even though this person may have caused tremendous damage or trouble or stirred the pot or those types of things, he now says, you know, that person was in my life for a reason. You know, maybe there's a very significant reason. Like, had I not been with that person, I wouldn't have my daughter today, you know, so he sees the bigger picture in God's plan, you know, so I do love that energy right there. Okay. So let's see what else they have for us, because this person is very optimistic, like a hopeless optimistic person. Like, you know what? I could have gone down the path of woe is me, but I went down the path of I'm going to make the best of the situation, and I really do respect that. Okay, so I love that. He's very sexy. You could feel very sexy around him. He could be very intimate. He could be very sensual person. Maybe it's somebody that you never, you know, let yourself go with the way that you will with this person, and that may be a first kind of indication that this is something bigger than normal. Okay. Destined and meant to be. You may hear yourself or think out loud, like, you know, and it's true. People come into our lives and you do have that feeling where you say, you know, I feel like we're meant to be together. I have no doubt in my mind that we're meant to be together. And it just feels so right. It just feels like such a strong connection. I like the secret admirer. I don't think it's somebody that knows you right now, but it's almost this sense of mystery. Like he always creates a sense with this sexy, erotic affair and this secret admirer feeling. Like you never know what he wants to do next. And he always has this kind of mystery about him initially. And because he just wants to be with you, and it's exciting. Irresistible, intense attraction to each other, you to him and him to you. Okay. You know, just this incredible physical, chemical feeling to me. All right. So that chemistry is very important, right? Chemistry is huge. So that I love. I love the tie the knot. I love that Spirit gave me that card too. That's so cool. That is awesome. Here's my Three of Cups. This is a celebration coming. Okay. This is my friends and family and people that love me kind of toasting us and saying, you know what? I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy that you found each other. I think he's a great guy. I think this is wonderful. I have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So whatever pain and hurt that this person over here caused, I'm going to say that it's over. Okay, that he has moved on from that pain again into this stage of you know, it is what it is. And, you know, I'm glad that I went through it, because if I hadn't gone through it, I wouldn't be the person I am today, or I wouldn't have these things in my life, even including possibly a child. So, you know, he is very optimistic about what he's going through. He's also very open and a good planner to what his future is. He's kind of a future planner. You know, he sees the big picture, but he also takes action. He doesn't just talk about it. He says, we're going to do these things. I love how they just shared with me that right out of the gate, he starts including you in his future. Like, you know, our future, you know, in a couple of years, we're going to do this. Or if we're still together in a few years, you know, we will do this, you know. So right out of the gate, he starts using the us and we as a term, and he just automatically assumes that you guys are going to be together. Doesn't even hesitate. That is a clue. Okay. I have the Five of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse. Again, the same feeling of whatever battles he fought in the past. The battles are behind us. And they're just kind of like, maybe you'll hear stories, maybe you hear war stories of, my ex-war stories, so to speak, but they're behind you. He is an emperor. This man is strong. He is strong. This man knows what he wants, gets what he wants, and makes things happen. He wants to bring you into his kingdom. Okay, so he is a very strong personality. So keep that in mind. He's also very generous and very fair, and he's probably going to be one of those people that wants to share whatever wealth he has with you. So that is very nice too. That is a nice quality in somebody. All right, so we don't want the stingy boyfriend. We want the boyfriend that that shares whatever they have. That's what we want, especially if they're going to be our husband. We want them to be, more than willing to share whatever they have. Okay. I was hoping we could see each other again soon. As soon as he meets you, it's going to turn into, I want to see you again. Okay. This person is not going to drop the ball as an emperor. All right. You're going to see each other. You might go, well, that was fun. It was not a one-night stand. It's going to turn into, like, I can't wait to see you again. Like planning for when I see you. I see the way you shine. You are an angel. They are just physically and emotionally attracted to you. They're attracted to not only your outside, but they're attracted to your inside also. I love that. All right, let's see where we're going, honey. All right. I'm sorry, I really do like you. I got to tell you, I kind of feel like there was a hesitation there for a minute. Maybe the first time, the second time, maybe there's some space between that first date and the second date, or second dates and third or fourth dates. And he got busy with other things, but you felt like, oh my God, he doesn't want to be with me. I do feel like there's some kind of hesitation, almost like a bump in the road in the beginning. So I'm not really worried about it. I think I'm going to get over that. But I do feel some kind of hesitation initially. I love that I feel for you is patience and grand. I have never felt love like this before. That could be the hesitation. Okay. The hesitation could be that he maybe has never been in love before. And when people fall in love that hard, the first response is they pull back and they get scared. So he may be, initially, he may kind of go back into a shell somehow, and you'll be like, what happened? What are you doing? And he'll be just like, well, I just want to go slow. And it's really his way of saying, I'm really scared. I'm falling in love with you. I want to tell you my feelings, but I can't right now. There it is, right? He is falls in love with you very quickly and then gets scared. All right. So don't be surprised at that. Don't be surprised that all of a sudden he has this sense of, I didn't think this was going to happen. I didn't think this was going to happen this quickly. Let's get some numbers and some other clues. Let's see. Let's get a card about who he is. I want to do that. Let's see. Yeah. Don't be surprised. I think he may get, it's almost like the word I want to use is skittish. Is that what Spirit's saying? Skittish. I have old-fashioned spirit guides. And that he falls in love and then he freaks out. Yeah, he's a boss of something. What does this say? He's hardworking. He's serious. He's a gentleman. He may be wealthy. He may be some kind of businessman. He's in the business world. Now, maybe he wears a suit or owns his own business, or maybe part of his job is that he has to get dressed up in some way every day, something like that. He's a builder, creative, new habits, stability, strong, vital. He could be building a business is how that's coming into me. He could own his own business. Maybe he owns a construction business. All right. Maybe he's building a business, literally. Okay. So he's his own boss. This person may be self-employed. All right. So that would be nice. That's nice. That gives you a flexible, if he's successful, it gives you kind of a flexible schedule sometimes, if he owns his own business. That would be fun. I have a couple letters. I have the letter Y. I have the letter P. Okay. It could be first initials, last initials. I have the letter or letters within the names, and the letter N. This one just flipped over. I have a scar. He may have a scar somewhere on his body. Maybe it's a childhood injury, or maybe he had, his shoulder. Maybe he hurt his shoulder, and in a football game in high school, and he had to have surgery. So he may have a scar in his body somewhere. The letter I also. One more spirit of these guys, and the letter T. So lots of letters. Lots of letters. Let's see if we can get some more characteristics. Very nice. He's very passionate. Yeah, the chemistry is going to be really high. The chemistry, no doubt in my mind that the chemistry is going to be hot and heavy. Okay, very physical connection initially. He may be very empathic. That's interesting. So he's very sensitive. He's very emotional. He's very connected to your feelings. He feels what you feel. If you're sad, he's sad. If you're happy, he's happy. That would make sense to me also. And he's very curious about what you're doing. He's always asking, things about you. How are you feeling? How was your day? What are you thinking? I want to know, those types of things. He brings you peace. I love that. I love when you're with somebody that the sound of their voice makes you feel special. Okay, or just comforting, I guess. I'm going to use my big golden bag. This has all kinds of clues. So let's see if Spirit will give me. Let's see what else Spirit has for us in here. You get all kinds of fun stuff in here. I'm going to dig. What the heck is that thing? All right, let's go with those guys. What's this thing? I don't know what that is. A couple more. Oh, that's a lot, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. And I'm going to get some numbers. Let's get some numbers over here. All right, not now. What is that? Email. An email or a text. Not now is coming into me just like it's not, this person isn't coming this week. All right, that's just, don't worry. He's coming. Just didn't come in like you're going to hear from him this week. It's always divine timing, so we have to wait. Let's get a couple other numbers. I have a month. I have a month and I have the number 10. So let's grab the number 10. Maybe the month is October. That's 10, right? All right, so let's grab that, month 10. That's kind of a good clue. This, I don't play chess, but this came into me as he thinks, how like chess players think logically and they think things through. That's how that came into me, this thing. He runs his own business. He thinks things through. He doesn't just fly by the seat of his pants. This came into me, this Lego, as he is some kind of builder. Maybe he owns a construction company. All right. He's building a business. That is definitely coming into me as building again. This is like a cannon, but it feels like, it feels more along the lines of, not that he's into guns, but that he has, he works out, he has muscle, arm muscles. That's how that came into me. All right, I'm going to flip this one over. There's a moon, reflective. I have a horse charging. That's like charging into your life. That's how that came in. What's this? All right, maybe he's Jewish. I don't know. Maybe he's Jewish. I don't know. What's this guy? I'm flipping that one over. That looks like a witch. Is that a witch? No, it's upside down. Yeah, it's a witch. I think he's into Halloween. I think if you said to him, what's your favorite holiday? He's going to say Halloween. I love Halloween. I like to decorate Halloween. That's my favorite holiday. He's also very into music. That's nice. This is coming into me as a phone, obviously, but it came into me as he doesn't like to talk on the phone. That he doesn't like, he'll text, but he doesn't like to talk on the phone. He doesn't like getting stuck on the phone. So keep that in mind. This is coming into me as a path that you guys are going to be on the same path together. I love that. That's kind of fun. Yeah, there's the Halloween again. He loves Halloween. They're showing me a little ghost. Look, it's a little ghost too. So he loves Halloween. Here's the builder thing again. You know, this is like, you know, building, you know, I don't know, just lots of building stuff, you know, tools. I don't know. In time, God's timing. The Spirit's saying in time. Okay. You know, that it's coming into me as it's almost time, because there's more in the bottom, right? We're like running out of time. So it's almost time is how it came into me. That's nice. That's nice. So I think this person is, I think this person's a great catch. I'm going to move this out of the way. I want to do one more card for this. And, but this person's a great catch. I love his qualities. I love his qualities. What's this say? I have a third party. Uh-oh. You may be dealing with a karmic situation. I got to get some cards on that. Let's see what that is all about. That's coming into me as jealousy. I got to tell you that. Do you remember way back in the beginning of this reading? I do. Do you remember this guy, the Five of Wands? And I said, somebody's stirring the pot. Somebody's stirring the pot. I think that there's somebody in his life that is going to be jealous when you come into it, because they're going to realize that he's never acted this way. He's never felt this way about anybody. Maybe he's had a lot of other girlfriends, and this person's always kind of been in the background and like seen him go through, women come and go. But all of a sudden you come into his life and things are totally different. So it's coming into me as it could be a jealous ex, a jealous ex-spouse, a jealous old girlfriend that he didn't want to be with. Yeah. A Five of Swords and a different, Five of Swords. He's defending himself. Okay. Yeah, I got to tell you, I think it's just a jealous third party. I do. So I'm going to let that go for now because I'm not worried about it. I have a Ten of Wands in reverse. So whatever that pain and burden is that this person causes, it's going to go away. I want to do one more, but I did panic there for a minute. I did. I'm like, this is too good to be true. I think it's a jealous ex. I think it's a jealous ex that's going to come out of the woodwork. That is what's going to happen. Let go of the past. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that person. Absolutely. Let go of the past. There you go. Falling in love. Sudden feelings that this is the one you have waited and longed for. You're going to fall in love with this person. Okay, this is the person that wants to tie the knot. That's how we started a long, long time ago. This is the person that you want to tie the knot with. Beautiful. I love it. So I want to thank Spirit for this reading. Beautiful. I want to thank everybody for following me. And let me just share with you my decks that I use. Would you like that? I'll just take a few minutes to share the decks that I used. And I'll put all the decks in the description below also. So let's see. Some of these, I don't know I know the general name. Okay, so this is the Golden Soulmates Oracle cards. These are great. A lot of these are from Etsy. This is a Rider-Waite Smith Rider-Waite deck, pink, and it's just kind of this tone on tone, very simple tarot cards. These are pinup girls. I think they're called pinup girls. They're a lot of fun. This was Group C's cards. These are the Queen Alice Tarot. It's a new deck for me, my Dame Darcy. They're from Etsy. This is the Romance Faery. Romance Faery. Very beautiful. That is that. These guys are True Love Confessions. True Love Confessions, and I will put the names of the decks in the description. All right, so that is Group A. Group C. Let's do some of the other ones. Let's see if there's any other cards that I used. Okay, so Group B's tarot reading. There's that pinup girl again. They're really fun. Okay, this was the Apparition Tarot. Very simple, but I really enjoy reading it. It's a very pretty little deck. All right, these are the Zen Within Me cards. These are initials and descriptions. And then this is the Divine Radiant Self Oracle, which had some keywords for what this person would be like. So they're nice. This is like the masculine, something masculine. I'll have to look this one up. I will look that one up. All right, let's see. This is twin. These are twin flame cards. The twin flame cards. This is Enchanted Embrace. Enchanted Embrace. Cute little word cards. And then this is Serenity. I think Serenity of love messages, something like that. But I will put a list below. Let's see, I've got a couple others. Group A's was the Muse Tarot. The Muse Tarot. And then these are My Love is Only for You. This was the Heart Confessions. Heart Confessions. They are nice also. I think that's it. I think that is all the cards that I used. And then I used my my charms and my golden bag of magical messages. So so I love it. So thank you, Spirit. I want to thank everybody for joining me in this pick a card. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Join me one day in one of my live events. But I hope you enjoyed this pick a card. We'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.